Hey everyone, Enra Silver here, and welcome to another episode of Glitchslapped by Enra. Now I know what you're thinking, those are some sweet dance moves, but we're here for killer glitch building tricks, not a damn dance party. Well, I'm here to let you know that those two things are not mutually exclusive. Honestly, I'm just dancing because backwards adjacency, once thought to be a thing of the past, has been rediscovered, and just in time for this episode about adjacency glitching. We'll start off with a quick overview of adjacency, how it works post-Frontiers, as well as show you a couple of my favorite ways to use it. Then I'll go over the new technique to get backwards adjacency to work, then demonstrate a couple very helpful uses for it. Stay tuned until the end because I've got a new way to give your build camera essentially unlimited range. This episode is simply jam-packed with ideas, so without further ado, let's get to unpacking. An adjacency glitch is done by green stating an item and then pressing L2 and R2 at the same time. This causes the piece directly to the right of the green stated piece in the menu to be placed instead. Before Frontiers changed the build engine, you could go right or left of the desired piece to adjacency, but now you are unable to cycle backwards or left in the menu. This is the main drawback to adjacency. You have to be able to green state the piece in front of your desired piece in the menu in the spot you want the actual piece to go. The most often used adjacency is large floor to small floor, but it works with any item in any menu. When looking for good possible targets for adjacency, I look for items of greatly different size, appearance, or orientation. Let's look at one of my favorite adjacency glitches. I love the fact that collision has been removed. I don't know if I've mentioned that before, but this wouldn't be possible otherwise. You can fit two doorways across the side of a triangle or floor, and without collision, you can now place the first, adjacency to a frontage, place the second, and repeat. This gives you two frontages that cover one panel with a little overlap on the ends. You then snap and place a straight corridor on each frontage. The straight corridors won't snap to the doorways, that's why you need the two frontages. You can then snap and place a cuboid room onto each corridor. Remember to delete the frontages first or the cuboid won't snap. Now on the outside of each cuboid, you can green state an infrastructure ladder and then adjacency to the watertight door. Getting the two overlapping cuboids allows you to get two overlapping doors. I prefer this look, but you really do need some sort of backing to set the doors off. One of my current favorite looks is to adjacency to a small floor off the same side the doors are on and place a doorway on top of the small panel. Then you snap a light floor off the doorway with the lightning bolt pointing towards the doors. This gives you a perfectly positioned glitch point to glitch a rounded timber roof onto and have it merge with the floor. Once you get the first roof glitched in, you can simply snap and place any other roofs needed. Next, let's talk about the stone support pillars. Currently, they don't snap to anything, but you can still adjacency them into place with the half arch. You can green state the half arch and adjacency in the pillar. This can be done without the wall in place. It will simply snap in place afterwards, but I wanted to show you it could be done even with the wall already in place. If you glitch in the first pillar and then green state the arch in the same spot and flip it 180 degrees, the pillar will come in, merge back to back with the first one. You can do this on both sides of the wall as well. Gives it a much better look in my opinion. You can also stack the pillars up as tall as you want. You need two short walls of space between each row. The pillars and all the wall pieces in general also have their color palette working correctly, so they take color really well, unlike the floors and the roofs currently. Next, let's look at the wall caps. Like the pillars, these don't snap to anything currently. However, I've heard rumors that this has been fixed in the experimental branch, so the fix might be in the next update for consoles. For now, you can still get them into place using Adjacency, and this is how. You place a wall with a doorway next to it. Let's do all four sides real quick. And then we green state the wall piece directly before the wall cap on the doorway, and then Adjacency to the wall cap. This will get the wall cap placed perfectly. Now let's go around the square, glitching in the wall caps, and this is the final result. Now on to backwards Adjacency. I first heard about this when a player named Dimensionist posted in the Beeblehive about it. I DM'd him immediately, and he was kind enough to walk me through it. He's got a website that he's trying to get up and running. I'll link the website and Discord in the description. This is a new group, so drop by periodically and check out what's going on. Let's start by getting set up. Using a normal Adjacency, place a small panel in between two large panels and pull it to the side by one. Delete the first small panel and snap a triangle onto the floors on either side. Now, to do backwards Adjacency, you need to green state the piece you want, and then press triangle and L2 simultaneously. You did it right if you now have the next piece in line as your active piece. You did it wrong if you have a wire. If so, simply drop out of the wire menu and try again. Now you green state the new piece, small floor in this case, and press triangle and R2 at the same time, same buttons as a wire glitch. This should place the previously selected piece. Voila! Small floor to large floor is quite useful, but this technique also allows light panel to light box. And this allows us to very easily make a 4-in-1 light box. Pharaoh posted a video about this about a week or so ago, but he was using a 4-way glitch point. Backwards Adjacency makes it even easier. Let's start by setting up a level standard glitch point and glitching a light panel onto it. Place another light panel to the side to hold the spot, and then do backwards Adjacency 4 times, making sure to rotate the light panel 90 degrees each time, and then you've got a 4-way light box. Now, 4 is cool, but wouldn't 6 be better? Of course it would, so let's do it! That's why we made the glitch point at the start. Place the light panel we've been Adjacency glitching from, snap a doorway and another light panel on top. Now run a wire from the top light panel to the glitch point we set up at the start. Here you'll notice that my top floor panel has the wrong orientation. The line on top needs to be facing the doorway. Once you get your glitch point set correctly, you glitch a vertical panel onto the point and place one beside it to hold the spot. Now, if we do backwards Adjacency at this point, we get an offset light box, so we'll have to do some micro adjustments. First thing is to drop the floor downwards by about 1/16 of a floor panel. This is done by adjacencing from a quad paver to a single, snap another single on the side away from the panel, and then run the panels back in and replace the light panel. We're still offset, so let's do a couple horizontal adjustments. I start by doing 2 micro adjustments forward by a 32nd of a floor each time, and this isn't quite enough. So I do a 3rd forward nudge, and that's the sweet spot. We now have a 6-way light box. Quite useful, since you can snap light boxes onto each of the 4 sides. Also, you can glitch something onto each connector. The possibilities are nearly limitless. Now, as promised, let's finish up by going over a way to expand your build camera range. This is fairly simple. You just double tap L3. This will recenter the build camera on your current location and can be repeated as much as needed to get your camera to the point you want it at. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Glitchslapped by Enra. If you found it helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps. I stream every Monday, Thursday, and Friday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Feel free to drop by chat with any questions you might have. This has been Enra Silver, and until next time, may the Glitch God smile on all your building endeavors.